Hi, I'm Chris from the Role Slayers podcast, and I play Mert, the Goblin. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties during production, you're not listening to the beginning of a normal episode, but rather a recap of some of the major plot points as well as a few of the shenanigans. We were debating doing something like this in character, but we figured a straightforward retelling is best since this happened so early on in the campaign. If we ever have to do something like this again, hopefully it's late enough in the campaign to where you're familiar with the characters so that it's something of a treat. But for now, let's get started with the recap. At the session start, Mert anticlimactically reversed course from the tunnels he was exploring behind the shopkeeper's secret back door to rejoin everyone else. Unfortunately, he was also caught emerging from the crawlspace door, and we all got kicked out of the shop. Upon exiting the shop, the party discovered some odd footprints nearby, so Zek, Zay, Ori, and Visa followed the footprints while Mert and Breg stayed to keep watch. The four following the footprints found that the trail led to the location of Lannoros' funeral where the Eyeless first attacked. There were several less clear trails through the town, but one was discerned to lead back to the spotted fawn. While the others struggled to follow the trail, Breg and Mert caught the shopkeeper climbing out of a window from the apartment above his shop, so Mert and Breg tailed the shopkeep through the city. The shopkeeper used a grappling hook to escape over the city wall, but Breg and Mert alerted the city guards, claiming that the shopkeeper was a thief. Taking everyone by surprise, the shopkeep threw a smoke bomb and he escaped in the chaos. Gathering back at the spotted fawn, the group snuck into the shop, ascending the back stairs to the apartment above. They found a jar of 2 eyeballs labeled "My Beloved Gorm," and they were undecided if it was a token of affection or a component of a creepy ritual, or if its uses might be a little more soup-oriented. Ultimately, the party took the jar as evidence for the Gale Warden. After exploring the apartment, the group pulled up the rope, closed the window, and returned to the tunnels that Mert had previously only partially explored. Following one path further down from the spike trap that Mert fell into, they discovered a cavern containing a large stone door that was guarded by an eyeless orc. Mert stole his key to the stone door without alerting him, but eventually the whole group caught his attention. They dispatched him quickly and unlocked the door. Beyond the door, there were several passages through the cavern. One led to a small chamber with chutes at the top. Inside that chamber was a pile of dead bodies, all various lineages and animals in progressive states of decay. One of the bodies was a goblin wearing a silver signet ring that Mert recognized. After discovering the bodies, the group followed another passage that led to a second large stone door, which seemed to be much older elven architecture than in the city above. Inside was a dormitory containing bunks, a living space, and a bunch of eyeless orcs. The group fought the orcs without hesitation. A little bit of goblin rage here, some really clutch magic rolls there. The orcs put up a modest fight, but were ultimately defeated with relative ease. 2 of them attempted to flee down separate hallways, one of which was killed by Ori, while the other surrendered after hearing Leaf's voice in his head insisting that he do so. And with that, we are now caught up and ready for episode 4. Thank you.
Hello. The Role Slayers podcast. If you're picking up with us, you just listen to our recap, the lost episode.
But forever in our hearts.
It was a fun game, and we have
It was really fun.
the remnants of it here. But you were praised to this already because this is the future, and last episode is the past. So yes, we'll probably just release these 2 together.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, let's before we get into tonight's game that is being recorded, I 100% checked.
Yes.
We have a few announcements as always. Hayden, do you want to take it away?
Oh, yeah, it's me. I do those.
I can do it.
No, you can't.
You volunteered for this.
No.
It's, you know why I volunteered for this, Liz?
Why?
Because nothing makes me happier than talking about our musical friends. What are they? Partners? Partners.
Friends. They are musical friends.
People
Our
who
musical-
let us use their stuff.
Our musical confidants over at Beyond Skyrim, over at Scanlan Short Halt Music. Critical Role personally called us and told us we could use it.
Yeah.
And Celestial Aeon Project. Mr. Aeon Project himself called us and told us we could use that.
I actually did have a conversation with the guy who.
That's
composed
true,
this
yeah.
stuff.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
Both Beyond Skyrim and Celestial Aeon Project, super chill. Great folks to be helping us out on all this. They were like our day one OG, best pals from the very beginning. They all do our music. They're in the playlist. Tyler, you ought to make those public someday so everybody can listen to them from home and see
They
what's
are
actually
public.
going.
They're just on
Well,
my
I can't find them.
They're on my Spotify.
We'll link them somewhere.
Follow me on
Where, Hayden?
Spotify.
Where will we link them?
We'll probably link them on our Discord. That's a bad segue because I have other stuff I have to cover before we get to
No,
that.
you don't.
All right, Sirenscape, play with the sliders. Discord. It's part of our social media platform. We're on, all the big ones. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok, I think, even. And we're on Discord, most importantly. Go on over there, hang out with us. That's where the links to the playlists will be posted right now.
We're gonna forget that.
Yeah, I know. I won't because I genuinely can't find them. But from there, we've got other people that we work with, and we're very happy and proud to have worked with them for so long on all this. We've got our friends over at Eldritch Foundry with the custom minis that you love, and we love, and everybody loves, everybody's favorite. STL files on the cheap. And you can also just get it printed and sent straight to your house. So, build exactly who you want to build there. And use our discount code, RollSlayers, at checkout to do so for 15% off. And from there, we have the gargantuan World Anvil. It always feels so big because you build entire worlds there. It's a really good name for a company and a website, honestly. Tyler uses it constantly. I think at this point he probably plans his days there as well.
I mean, I spend more time in World Anvil than I do in real life.
That's yeah.
So
He's
now
in World
real life's the
Anvil.
website now.
Yeah, so he's basically planning his itinerary there. You can build entire worlds there. I've seen it. It's basically like a private wiki just for you with a lot of great resources, prompts, all the things that you wouldn't think to think of. They've got it there for you. World Anvil, go get it. You can get it at worldanvil.pxf. No, hang on.
No, you had it.
Yeah.
Okay, worldanvil.pxf.io/rollslayers.
That's the one.
Yes, it is.
And finally, we are on Patreon. That's Patreon. What do you get there? All the bonus content that we made. And somehow, it's stuff that I forgot about, and it's in there. I'm like, oh, well, this is a nice little throwback treat memory. There are a couple conversations Tyler and I had about the last campaign and catching people up to speed on things and opinions and such. There's some bonus games, some fun stuff. So sign up for our Patreon. That's patreon.com/rollslayers.
Cool. Yeah. Without further ado, let's play this game. So, last time was just recorded for your listening pleasure, so we don't need to do that. But we pick up on our party dealing with the aftermath of the battle within this kind of barracks-like structure, and a prisoner secured in this hallway down to the west. Zai, you said you were starting to rifle through things. If I could get an investigation check from you,
Yes.
that would be really cool and neat.
Tyler.
And the rest of us are just holding up an orc in the corner.
Still just posting up on lookout duty.
Yes. With your passive, or are you just actively?
I'll just do passive and track the hallways and the door we came from.
16?
Yep.
13.
13. You find a few things as you're kind of looting bodies and looking around for kind of like items in these shelves. You find various pieces of armors, anything from like chain shirts to hide to probably some scale mail. You find one large cured ham leg. You find various pieces of gold totaling to about 34 pieces and 72 pieces of silver. And you find a small wand.
Oh.
What are the rest of us doing as Zai is searching the room?
Well, there's two of us in front of Orc. Do we want to do that next, or does anyone else have items?
Yeah, I mean, like, just for RP's sake, Mert, realizing that all the orcs are dead is just like hacking at the bench.
Oh, God.
Can Zek see Zai in the room from where he is in the hall? Like, how far down the hall?
You can see Zai passing, like, looking around.
Okay, at one point, maybe I'm gonna, like, see her with that ham leg and be like, Zai, save that for me.
This armor?
No, the ham.
Oh, you want to eat this food?
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Alright. So I already let it slip. I can dispense with the whole accent thing from before, right?
Zek will just notice and be like, hey, Breg, you sound really different.
Yeah, I was yelling at him in his head, and I got him mixed up. So I don't want to pretend it anymore. Can I just stick with this one? Is that good?
You talk like this now.
This is how I usually sound.
No, it's not. Why were you having pretend voice?
Easier to get hired that way, honestly.
People do not like this
We'll
voice.
address it later. Look, I promise you, we'll address it all later. But right now, we got some business to attend to with our friend here, don't
This is
we?
a much more business-like voice, I think. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you think so, but that's not necessarily the
I mean, for
prevailing
the
sentiment.
business of scaring this being into telling us what we want to know.
Well, that's a great point that you're making right here. And he's gonna look at the guy, just turn his helmet towards him.
1 sec, Hayden.
Oh, just out of curiosity, like, would I be able to hear this over the din of my hacking the bench?
Bits and pieces.
So you're just like.
I'm just wailing on
anger
it because everything else is dead. But,
Okay, I will go over to him at some point, but we can do this.
but like overhearing, I would like the accent. I would say, that voice here in head.
You're probably, you and Bees are probably the only ones around for hearing Mert talk about that. You turn.
That's enough to like distract me from.
Greg, you turn to the orc. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, handsome. You want to go ahead and spill what's going on down here, or are we gonna have to get real ugly with it?
What are you gonna do to me? Get out of my head.
I'm gonna go back into his head and I'm gonna say, "We can take more than your eyes."
You see, like, visually, there's like consternation on his face as he's just like, there's this mix of fear and anger. Go ahead and make an intimidation check for me.
Eyebrows are next. You'll have no emotion.
21.
Look, we serve the Alice. We make sacrifices in his name.
That's all I know.
Is that what that room full of bodies so dishonorably laid is from or for?
That's leftover. Yeah.
I mean, hearing this, Mert's gonna absolutely walk over, trying to control the goblin rage.
Okay.
Of like, man, out of character, like not even sure what he would ask, but in character, thinking something along the lines of like, "What do you know about did you know who these goblins were?"
Okay.
In his like broken goblin English.
Yeah. They were goblins.
More than just goblin. Do you know?
No.
I'm gonna pull up the signet reading and show it. Do you know?
Well, that's not the way my... I can see waving something, but I don't know what that is. It's more of a sense sort of deal.
More confused than anything, I think he'll probably stand down. And defer to somebody else who seems to have better control over their voice.
I would like just kind of take him and try to like calm him down and just. It's okay, Mert.
Hey, Zach, you want to go ahead and tie this fella up for me?
Oh, I can do it. I
Well,
know
you
lots
are-
of knots and stuff that won't.
You are
like...
most welcome to do so.
Okay.
You just
Hop
kill
right
me.
on in.
Just kill me.
I'm gonna wrap his.
No.
Hands.
Don't tie me up. Just kill me.
I can think of a few more ideas before we get there, buddy.
It would give me great pleasure, and hopefully I will be the one to do it when the time comes, but for now, we need more answers. Who you said you serve him? Like there is one eyeless?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Your mother.
I don't think you understand how my people work. I don't have like a specific mother because we are all laid in eggs in the egg room, and we don't.
I don't care.
Okay, well, you are going to tell us who this eyeless is now.
If you don't know,
And I will like put my sword point like closer to the.
The blood starts to bead on the sword, and he kind of leans up against it.
if you don't know him, you'll get to know him soon.
He starts to just like lean and start to slit his own throat.
Sick.
Are you gonna stop him from doing that,
I'll
or
move
is he?
this. Yeah, I'll move this sword.
Okay. Blood starts to drip.
I'm gonna talk to Brett. Hey, big man, talk in head.
I'm gonna move my head talking over to Mert.
Oh no, like Merton was like pointing at him. Talk in head.
Oh, okay.
Make tell stuff he won't tell.
Look, I get the sense that with you don't care so much about death, now do ya? Based on how you just tried to do that to yourself.
I'll be rewarded.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case, but you know what I feel like a good motivator for you might be? It's not pain, obviously. That seems like it's also your speed, what with your eyes being missing. But you know what I think you would dislike a great deal?
What's that?
I think you would dislike being humiliated, my friend. I don't think you'd like to be trotted into the next room in front of all your comrades. Being the one that was the one to snitch them all out, huh? Dishonorable little sniveling coward, huh?
I didn't tell you nothing that we didn't obviously do.
But that's not something that they know, is it? They'll see you walk into the room, bound up like a dog. And the last thing that they'll ever see of you is a weakling.
I'm willing to take that bet. Are you?
I mean, it's a pretty low stakes bet on my end. I don't have to do a whole lot.
Yeah, then by all means, walk into a room full of my compatriots. I'd love to see that.
We quite literally already did. We saw how that shook out, didn't we? You even had the drop on us, and it didn't pan out.
That's okay. I'm comfortable.
Oh, boy. Well, he's going with us.
Guess I'm going with you. He just kind
Man, that intimidation wore off fast, huh?
He told you what he was going to tell you.
Yeah.
That's like no documents that were looted in there at all.
There were
I
no papers or anything like that. If that's what you're looking for,
Has he been looted yet?
he's not. But he doesn't have anything on him besides a little gold that you can see and a great axe.
You would have noticed she was kind of frantically looking around, not super carefully, a little distractedly, because she doesn't really know what she's doing. And so.
Lisa did make the point that they might have a difficult time reading any documents.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think of that. That probably should have occurred to us
Look for
earlier.
anything on his person.
I mean, Mert will probably like just search him up close.
Okay. I already told you what's on him. Like he
Well, I
doesn't
mean-
have anything hidden.
Well, he'll pocket the gold.
Okay. That's a good 6 pieces of gold.
Just might as well.
So now it just it's up to you guys whether you want to continue down this hallway or go down the other hallway. Up to you guys.
Well, what now?
Should we leave him in the dead body meat room?
Ooh.
Or is that too mean?
I think that's starting to get into the unusual punishment.
Yeah, that's a little shady.
Just tie him to like a piece of furniture in here or something.
Yeah.
Are we not going to parade him about?
I think we ought to parade him about.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because I know how frequently Tyler lets these guys get loose when you leave them behind. It's happened too many times to me to allow him to be left in the room.
More specifically, if we do find a room full of his friends, he's not a bad person to have in front of you.
Yeah. I think there's
probably
several compelling
That sounds
reasons.
good.
Gag him.
Oh, yes.
Easy enough to
Yet
do.
another sense.
Mwah.
You gag him.
Yeah.
Where are you guys headed? What are you guys doing? Are you going back to the main barrack?
Well, I tied a big knot and stuff, but I left the rope kind of like a little leash, and I hand it to Zach.
Okay. Zach, you have a new dog.
How tall are full orcs?
He's not a full
He's a
orc, he's a half
I
orc.
thought they were. Oh, the other one was a full
But he's about 6'2".
So did you tie him up to where he can only take little steps? He has to tiptoe around?
Yeah, I just
Daisy chained his legs together, basically.
Yeah.
So we got 2 hallways we can go down.
Mhm.
One of them was running down each hallway, so there's not really a big indication one's different than the other.
They both took off down these separate hallways.
Yeah.
Is
So-
there any difference?
That
in
makes me think they
slope
must
of the
convene
floor?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this one that you're in stays level. The other floor starts to slope downward, and you see that it starts to lose some of its paving. More
The
back
one to the
natural
north is
flooring.
sloping down?
Yes.
Okay.
So back to kind of natural stone, sloping down.
Maybe explore the stone first?
Yeah.
West?
Sure.
Okay. You trod down the rest of that pathway to a small wood reinforced door. No window this time.
How far down?
Another 50 feet
50? Okay.
from the main barrack.
Yeah.
To a wooden reinforced door.
Are there dead bodies behind it?
There is no distinguishable stench. Is there anything you'd like to do to the door, or you just want to open it?
Who would like to?
Maybe give a little listen? Because, I mean, just thinking that this guy may have been falsely threatening us, but running into a room full of my comrades lends the possibility that this guy believes there's a room full of his comrades somewhere.
Sure. Make a perception check.
And can I investigate the door to
Yeah.
see if there's a trap?
Was it just you so far?
Yeah, I just had my ear to the
I'll do
door.
perception. Not great.
15.
Okay. You hear kind of a metallic clinking sound occasionally, like metal clinking on metal.
24.
It is not trapped. It is locked.
Then I will.
Okay. Make a lock picking check.
Oh, wait.
He would just call out the sound quietly. Metal on metal. Could be prisoner chains. Could be an armory.
And I sure wouldn't mind trying to get somebody stuck down here out of here.
What?
Just in the event someone is a prisoner down here, it would be nice to get them out.
That is true. That would be nice. We should.
Right.
try
Was
to
there
do
like
that.
the little window, like there was another door? Okay.
Then I will walk pick.
Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
23.
Okay. It clicks open, and you're able to open the door
I will
into.
get in front of Ori.
Yeah, I
So
unlock
she
it and
opened
step
it
on
like,
it.
Yeah, you're bodyguarding. You open the door into a roughly like 20 by 20 chamber, and take in several things. There's first there's a small pile of gold and other things in the corner, and then there are freestanding kind of stockades of metal bars with what you see to be various animals chained, as well as a small goblin. There is a majestic stag. There is what seems to be like a little badger, and then there's a thing of pigeons.
Are there any other doors? Like, is this a dead end room?
This is a dead end room.
Okay, then I would run and start undoing their.
You're gonna see like Mert looking at the pile of gold, looking at the goblin. Back to the gold. Back to the goblin.
Funny enough, the goblin's looking at the gold too.
Starting at the gold, and then turning to the goblin and going to the goblin.
Yeah, you guys can start to address one by one these. You're able to get into all of these eventually. As you unlock the door, the goblin kind of looks up at you with like hollow eyes and then kind of weakly smiles. He only has one tooth.
Now, when you say hollow eyes,
Not hollow.
Sad. Sad but present eyes.
I'm gonna speak to him in goblin.
Okay.
Like y'all just hear like a or whatever like goblins sound like. Are you okay? Like, how did you get down here?
Yeah, you guys hear him returning in goblin. And he says,
Well, yeah, they knocked me out, and they woke up down here.
Well, do you know what you're down here for?
Nope, but none of my buddies made it back to the cage, so...
Well, we're here now. We're gonna get you out of here as best as we can.
They just took Topher a while back.
Where did they take him?
Well, out of the cage.
Did you see which hallway?
Yeah, that one.
he points to the door you entered in.
And just like kind of a sinking feeling of right. We'll get you out of here. What was your name?
Oh, my name? I'm Gribble,
Gribble.
but my friends call me Kibble.
Does he know what the ring is? Does that belong to a friend of his?
Oh, hello, big folk.
Oh, hello.
He says in common.
You speak common.
Yeah, what ring? Oh, the
you
ring.
found
I
the
pulled out the signet ring.
Yeah, that's part of our diplomatic, whoozy, what's it?
You're on a diplomatic who's it with the person that this ring belonged to.
Maybe.
I'm gonna speak to him in Goblin again. You were with the name Grublup.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the mission? Oh, we're
Kind of sneak. I mean, you're.
we're speaking in our mother tongue. They have no idea what we're saying.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know you, man.
And I'm just gonna just gesture to. All you're seeing is me gesturing to my robes. But what I'm saying is,
Do I look like I'm untrustworthy?
We all do. But I take your point. Barge. Okay. So Grubhub may be planning a tiny, teeny little rebellion.
Rebellion?
Yeah, maybe just a small one.
Well, probably long overdue.
Yeah, but I mean, last time we rebelled, they turned our bones into dust and made a tower, so.
Right, I remember.
Yeah.
That was a horrible week.
Yeah.
So what was the diplomatic mission then?
Find friends.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah. Mostly find friends.
I'm assuming it was unsuccessful.
Well, maybe. I mean, you found the signet ring, so I guess our leader is probably eaten.
I'm assuming so. Well, we'll get you out of here. Do you know of any other goblins going missing?
No, I just got knocked out with some. They put a rag around my mouth, and it smelled really funny, and I went to sleep.
Did you see what the ones that took you looked like?
Orcs.
Did they have eyes?
I don't know.
They probably didn't have eyes. That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Thank you, Surface. Large people. I'm gonna leave. If that's. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
I'll speak to him in comment.
Find good home. Stay out trouble.
Okay. My name's Kibble. You can find me at a good home where I'll be staying out of trouble.
You think you can get out of here by yourself?
Probably. I could squeeze into all little tight spaces.
There may be more of them.
If no one looked for us, we hard find.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Stay out of the giant pit of the dead bodies.
Okay.
Can I just kind of tell him the way out?
Yeah, you just say take a right and a left and then another right.
Yeah, I have it written down. Just take a right, go down the hallway, through the big door, and out.
Okay, and where does this lead out to? Just like the forest?
Oh, you'll be in the basement of a general store.
A new home.
Well, honestly, there's nobody there to run it, so if you want to take over, I can't really see anybody objecting.
See his mind like racing as his eyes kind of dart around at the possibilities.
Maybe.
If you go up there, don't let anybody else come down here though. So that way they don't get us.
Okay, I will definitely do that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, goodbye, strange, tall saviors. And goodbye to you, noble steed.
He looks at the elk who's just standing there.
Well, take it with you.
I don't
Get it
want
out of here.
I don't want it.
As he is leaving, I would take a feather. I would have lots of little various pouches, and out of one of them, I would take a feather of a bird, and I would hand it to him without any words. And
this is good. I don't eat for eating.
no, for you to have.
Okay. Yes, I will have this.
He just stuffs it into one of his pockets and just starts jogging off.
You know what? But I mean, before he leaves, I'll give him that 6 gold that I looted off that one body.
Ooh.
Just
cost of living expenses.
Yeah, that reminds me. There is that pile of gold.
He's just gonna go over and start scooping some gold into his clothes and then runs off.
Yeah.
The rest of the animals can be freed. Might be a chore getting them out.
Energy of the animals. Are they frantic and might go crazy once let loose, or are they kind of chill?
I mean,
Like when we approach
the badger's
them,
pretty stressed.
Okay. Then Visa might say like, we should probably choose whether or not we escort these creatures away from where we're trying to operate, because they will not be quiet on command, or, as much as it pains me to suggest it, leave them here until we're confident we can guide them out.
Oh, that is a difficult choice to make. Don't want to leave them here, but I don't want anything bad to happen to them because we let them go.
Just leave them. They'll be fine. They've been fine sitting in here this whole time.
Do you have a way of talking to them?
I mean, I'm good with animals, but no,
Do people talk to animals?
there are some.
Just very old people do.
Oh,
It's a learned skill.
oh, you are one of those old people, no?
Not specifically, no.
Oh, it's not
I'm
something
sorry, I
that
was just-
happens when you get very old.
I was just messing with you. I'm sorry. I thought
Oh, it's
The
like
literalism.
lying. It's like prank.
it's a prank. I was just having
It's
a
not a
having
good
a
one. I
giggle.
don't like it.
It's not very funny.
What's
So
everyone's
no
passive?
word-based pranks.
14.
Okay.
10.
16.
13?
Because all of mine are 10.
12.
11.
Okay. Thank you.
That's passive perception.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
Why do you think this way?
I still think
we didn't finish setting up.
quite a lot to manage, and perhaps we come back for them on our way out.
That is a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
Should we go down the hallway?
I think so.
All right.
Can I take a quick detour and investigate the pile of gold?
Yeah, you may.
Oh, there's more of it left.
Yeah, there's a giant
I
pile.
like the
of gold.
drop.
I mean, I want to stuff some, but like not
You
too
find
much.
350 gold,
Whoa.
Okay.
500 silver,
Okay.
Ooh.
1,233 copper, a very large great sword,
Ooh.
a set of
Sword.
ornate splint armor,
Ooh.
and assorted jewelry worth 50 gold.
Why take the jewelry?
Okay.
Oh, or you like that? That is beautiful.
Oh, I can like take it apart and make better things.
Oh, you don't like it. It's not beautiful.
We're distributing the money among us, right?
Yeah. Who's accounting this? Should we?
Chris,
Remind me of the GP again.
350,
350, 500 silver. How much copper?
1233.
1233 copper.
A great sword, splint armor.
Great sword.
And splinter.
very
What is this,
large,
split
great
armor?
sword.
Split?
What does that mean?
It's like sheets of steel kind of layered, almost like what the Romans would wear, where it's like banded down the front. As you guys are kind of rifling through everything, out of the corner of your eye, or you notice that your captive has slumped against the wall.
Oh, dang it.
no.
Upon further inspection, it seems he had gotten a hold of a dagger and plunged it into his gut.
And he's dead.
Well, honestly, it's not the worst case scenario.
Guess that is true. He could have used it on one of us.
He was not too bright, huh?
Yes, no, he was not. He should have escaped and just cut the rope.
Could have taken somebody captive, held at somebody's throat and backed out slowly, that sort of thing.
Perhaps
But
he deserved to die. We will leave him here.
You can now add an ornate dagger to that pile of gold.
I take it.
Yeah.
well, based on
I
the
don't have to.
I'll let you have it.
based on the whole pile of,
You go ahead and write it down.
Okay.
this is going to become a challenge.
Go
Who
ahead, Hayden.
gets the most shinies?
And that necklace too. You can just.
All right. Which way is the passage from here, Tyler? Is it what is
So
it?
we went
just
down the
reverse?
left. Yeah. Go
Oh,
back.
okay, so we're just back out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then go
Yeah.
north
Cool.
instead.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You start to.
I take the rope back.
Okay. Yeah, waste not one. like the slack-jawed visage of this orc is a smile as he's bled out against the wall. You make your way back into the main barrack and then down this kind of natural grade into what seems to be kind of this dripping, like stalactite expanse, eventually entering into a cavernous chamber. A natural aquifer kind of filling a large portion of it.
Oh.
Okay, so we go north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How far?
Like 150 feet, a while.
Oh, very far.
And it's down, so.
North and down into a giant cavern full of water.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. As you take in the scenery, a small island near the center of this aquifer lies with a towering statue of what seems to be a robed elf with hands stretched out to either side, sitting on the island. A hole in the roof of the cave filters in sunlight. An eerie chanting can be heard echoing throughout the chamber, and you see figures congregating around an altar on the island.
How big of a chamber are we talking? Is this like a 100-foot chamber? Is this like a 1,000-foot
It's got to be at least like 500 feet, if not 1,000.
So
It's
massive.
a big chamber.
Wow.
And the water is like going to the edges, or it's like in the middle, and we can still walk around.
There's still walkable land around this basically giant underground lake.
Okay.
Dang.
Very like.
Is there anyone close to the door? Are all of the people on the island?
Make a perception check for me.
I would like to as well.
Okay.
13.
13?
13 also.
13 also. No guards or anything around. You do see a single kind of like very rinky-dink rowboat like pythoned into the ground, just kind of floating. But most of the other boats you see are indeed on the other side at the island.
Oh, there's a rowboat on our side?
Yes.
And then at a quick glance, estimate number of figures. 5, 10,
With the 13,
20.
it's kind of hard to tell from this distance.
Okay.
You would say maybe 10.
Okay. Not like a massive
It's a
crowd.
small group.
Okay.
What's the light like in here? Like I know there's sunlight coming from a hole in the
Dim.
ceiling, but it's not. It's
It's not dark, but it's not bright.
Chanting's never good.
He was.
You think that's
So technically, for dark vision, it's bright light to me for
Yeah.
up to 60 feet. How far away are they?
Like
Hundreds.
Okay.
250, 300 feet.
Yeah, middle
it's
of
a big lake?
middle of the big chamber.
Yeah, it's a big room. This room seems to be seemingly connected and not connected to the previous. It seemingly the elven statue harkens back to the two doorways that you went through, but some things are different. Some things are the same in terms of vibe, if that makes sense.
Like this doorway maybe was not the original way into this cavern, or
You're not certain. You just know that there are some similarities from the previous things you've come through, but there are also differences in terms of architecture and construction.
Last question. Are there any immediately visible egresses from the chamber?
Not with a 13.
Okay.
This seems to be the only entrance for now that you see,
Okay.
besides the obvious hole in the ceiling.
I mean, being a semi-spellcaster, Visa's on edge hearing chanting, and so he'd probably say, nothing good can come from them continuing. If we're down here and we mean to see this through, some sort of interruption is called for.
You think we should do this thing now?
Their boat? Take boat? Go stop?
Could. Can y'all swim? Maybe sneak up a bit better that way.
That is true.
he's a It's a very long way.
We can do it. We can swim.
Quick straw poll here at the table. Out of everybody, who has like the biggest deficiency of what they can do with a bonus action?
I don't have.
Do you have anything you can do really?
You can rage, and that's like the cutoff, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I burned all my hit points, so.
I can.
We're not in a good place to go do something.
Are you saying because if we're swimming, that's really all we can do?
No, it's because I have something I would like to bestow a bonus action to people.
I see.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay, great. Good to know.
I do have stuff.
Okay, fabulous.
Also,
And I know Chris has stuff because I was just a monk forever.
Do we have?
And you have bonus action heals, Liz, right?
Yeah.
I think just making some eye contact around this group that is still kind of newfound, like what our intention is, like kind of pulse check on, are we in this or are we wanting to turn around?
Stop. Chant bat.
Okay.
It's true. If we're gonna make good on our job, our hiring process, we might as well see if we can clean this up for them.
Seems a little overwhelming, right? What if
It's true.
they're all powerful?
Then we die.
There's no guarantee.
There's a lot of boats over there.
I do seem
We
to
can always hop
remember-
on one if we get overwhelmed.
I remember just a few moments ago, you fling your magic hand down the corridor at this creature running away, and you kill him in one shot.
Yeah, I don't have many of those.
I don't know what that means, but I think that
I
you
can't
can
do that very much
I see.
at all.
I think, well, if you want to stay here by the door, be more like lookout. Let us know if someone else is coming.
Well, no. I mean, I'm gonna go in if everybody decides that. I'm just saying this is a lot.
Maybe there will be more shiny things over there.
She looks at Visa.
Think of the shinies, Ori.
No, they're far away.
I mean, I can say as an old man, I feel an obligation to stop something that appears wrong.
Then let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
stop this thing.
all right.
Okay.
Are we getting in a boat or are we swimming?
How many of us can fit in that boat?
It's a big boat. It probably could fit 8.
Go.
The
Cool.
question is the reason I thought not boat is because we might be able to do a stealthy round on them. I don't know how possible that is or if it even would make an impact. Like if we show up in a boat, are we less likely to be able to sneak up on them?
What are the mechanics of swimming, Tyler? I don't know what that.
It halves your speed.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we have to like make athletics checks or like
For
worry
this
about
amount of a swim,
how heavy our armor is or like what are the I don't know what
it
the
would be
logistics would
constitution
Let's do it.
checks, I'd say.
So it's, yeah, it's not just a simple wade.
Right.
What we could do is surprise them with our number. A few of us lie low in the boat in case they do
I can
spot
do
us.
Also, there might be things in the water.
Yeah. Let's not risk that.
I think we should get in the boat.
Let's.
Selecting to rowboat your party makes your way
I don't know if our listeners were able
lake.
to discern Tyler's hat moving up and down as his eyebrows twitch at the mention of something in the water.
Will we know if there is anything in the water? Maybe one day. But not today as you make your way across the lake unimpeded. As you get closer, you make out the number of figures is slightly lower than you expected at 5. You see them, they've got a goblin strapped up to a board and are chanting. As you guys get closer, you see a hooded figure in dark green robes with kind of like an orange sash, presented a large curved gleaming dagger, and grab the goblin by the head before ramming it up under his and then
We
pulling
talked too
down
long.
across his sternum and down across his belly, spilling glory to the eyeless across the ground. As you guys eventually get close enough, what are you guys doing?
How close are they to us?
Yeah.
You
Edge of the island.
dock on the island. They're about 40 feet up on a little bit of a rise.
Oh man.
Okay, and how close are they together?
I mean, like they're kind of spread out. There's 2 on each side, and then the guy in the center.
So, like, give me a number. Like, how?
They're probably
Get a radius, like from farthest end to farthest end.
I'd say 50 feet.
Okay.
Can I have a stealth check just collectively as you guys get up on this island, though?
I'm getting the sense that we did not invest heavily in stealth as a
18.
party.
18.
21.
22.
22.
8.
8.
17.
17.
I think we just had low rolls.
24, 23.
Pretty high average. Pretty high
Oh,
average.
good stuff.
So that's just on the approach and landing, right?
Correct.
I mean, at this point, I
Oh,
probably
did
see
we
it's a
make two?
goblin up there, right?
No,
Oh.
I'm just
Do you have 2 rolls?
working out the math in my head. The average was 17, natural 20 for 22,
23.
23, 21, 20,
Yeah, 20 for 22.
22,
8.
8,
18.
18. I need to actually math this.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty close.
Do our 2 net 20s do anything?
Yes, they
There's
do.
no nat
Yes. You're very quiet.
I'm glad that, Jed, it's your second day on the job now, and you've already adopted the derisive claims.
No. I just don't want to get shot.
So,
The
as you
derisive.
guys
Is that
clunk
a sigh?
very quietly against the island, none of the beings besides the robed individual may notice.
Meh.
But you see the head twitch a little bit as the blood pours down an exposed hand. And turns around, kind of doffs the cloak, and makes eye contact with whoever's at the prow of the boat.
But is it eye contact or socket contact?
It is eye contact.
Ooh.
Oh!
As you see kind of this sharp, chiseled, half-elven visage, clean-shaven, blonde hair, like beakish nose.
And how far are we from them at this point?
You guys are still 40 feet away, roughly. You just landed.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna whisper to Zach, say, I might give you a little extra juice this time if you're ready for it.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna have a great time.
Seems we have visitors. Come on, friends, don't be shy. Come on up.
Do we recognize this fellow?
You do not.
Okay.
Don't worry, I don't bite.
I mean,
As soon as I get within 30 feet, I'm gonna channel Divinity Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
I'm not trying to rush in there and get killed, but also angry because
I am.
Yeah,
That is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like people are popping off. If the people on the sides are not looking ready to converse, then I think Visa would be right there in the initiative.
Or
They
have
are
you stayed in the
looking
boat?
guarded.
Or are you out with us?
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, no.
He's kind of leaning now against one of the stone kind of pillars, just kind of twirling the knife lackadaisically. You guys make your way forward a bit. Let's roll initiative. $25 to 28.
21.
Nice.
As always.
20.
20.
Okay.
Yeah,
20
I
to
can roll
15.
a 2 this
18.
time.
18. All right. 15 to 10.
13.
And Leaf. Or Mert. No. Jeez Louise. Greg.
That's a 3.
I'm a 6.
Oh, yeah. 6.
That's
Cool.
3.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. So top of the round, we got Mert. Ori on deck.
All right, man. Okay. Knife fella right here, right?
Yes.
Just killed a goblin.
Yes.
Hood figure, yeah. I mean, full movement in that direction.
Okay.
Gonna thwack him with the short sword. I'm gonna try to thwack him with an unarmed strike bonus action after that.
Okay. Roll to hit.
7 on the short sword.
Okay.
And that's 12 on the unarmed strike.
You run in with your short sword, heatedly yelling in Goblin, and he just kind of dodges out of the way of the first and kind of pushes you as you try and punch. And he just smiles.
2 misses.
My, oh my, we are coming in hot and bothered.
That's my turn.
Gross.
Ori.
I just want to like this fellow.
Let's see.
I want to like this villain. I do not like this villain.
Oy, okay. I am going to, I think, run up a little bit. Maybe like just at the front of our little crowd. Maybe like 5 or 10 feet.
Like this?
Yeah. And she is going to swing her hammer and cast Firebolt
Okay. At who?
at the hooded figure.
Okay. Roll to hit.
14.
14. He nimbly steps out of the way of your firebolt
Oh my gosh.
and gives you a winning smile.
Gross.
This guy.
Second end, your go.
Yep.
All right. It is now his turn. He's gonna
Oh no.
reach back into his cloak, pushing it off with one hand, which reveals brilliant green splint armor, and with the other hand produces a large leafed spear of bronze.
Does this look similar to the armor of the guard?
It does not.
Okay.
It's different. But yeah, I mean, like they wear 2 shades of the same type of green armor, but it's not the same style. But he kind of twists and turns it, and before reaching out to jab you, Mert, with the spear, he's gonna make that attack. Multi attack. Okay, does a 23 hit?
Yes.
So he reaches out to swing at you once, and you dodge out of the way before he catches you in the gut the second time with the spear. You take, if I can find the right dice. That's 11 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
as he kind of twists it before drawing the spear out. Why don't we talk about this? We can come to some sort of agreement, I'm sure. Zaya.
Okay. I would get as close to within 30 feet of the middle of this group of 3 right here.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet of them all, I believe.
So, as far away as I can, like, no, 30 feet, like, in the middle of these, see these 3 right here?
Oh, these
so
3.
I'm gonna, nope, no, I don't want to be in the,
She wants to be 30 feet from that point.
far away as I can be from the middle of them, so that way I can get all
You can get
3
them
of
all
them.
here. That's as close
Yes.
as, or that's as
Far away as I
far as you can get.
Can I be any further away from this guy that's closest to
So
me?
she's saying
No.
30 feet away from
From
the
the
point
middle,
in between the 3 of them.
yes.
Well, let's see.
So,
If
like,
I
a
move you
little
over
bit-
here, that's
Next to another orc.
Yeah, it's not really.
You can just barely hit him there. So you
So
can
give me a little bit like in front of Ori. I don't want to be super close to the other guy. All right, that'll work.
Okay.
So I'll take out the pendant that I have in my hair and my bun. I'll like pull it out. It's attached to like a little like chopstick piece of wood that I've whittled in my top knot on my head. So I'll take that out and kind of hold it up to them, and my hair will like come down, and I'll
gloriously
channel divinity, radiance of the dawn. So I'll need a Constitution saving throw from the three of them.
Okay. Ooh. I'll roll for him separately, real quick. That is a fail, pretty sure.
Okay.
And then for them,
What's the spell?
natural 20
Radiance of the dawn.
and 16. It's a channel divinity thing. It's not a spell.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Dang. So, home like big bad failed, but the other two saved.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Let's see.
We rolled very poorly for him, so.
Okay.
His arrogance.
So they just
is
take
coming
half
back to
damage.
bite him.
All right. So do you want me to roll this separately for each one?
Yeah.
Okay. So for Big Bad Boy, that'll be 8 points of radiant damage.
Is that halved due to him saving?
He didn't save. He said he failed.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
The other ones will fail.
Okay.
18 halved.
Okay.
Oh man. And then 15.
Okay.
What did it look like when you cast it?
So as I cast, like from the, like from my little hair tool, just a bunch of light will like burst into like a 30-foot radius, and it'll just be a bright light coming from them. I don't remember my Avandra sayings. I don't know. Hold on, let me see what I'm going to say real quick. I'd shout the greatest blessing, but in Gith, so none of you understand what I'm saying.
She just yells in Gith, and light appears. Is that going to end your go?
Yeah.
Okay, it's now their go. Boop. 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 And boop. Okay. We're gonna have one come up on you, Zai. And it's gonna make, these are all, you see the cloaks kind of pull back. These are eyeless half-orcs of very large stature, and they start to sprint at you. They don't seem to have weapons, but as you look, they have these thick, long, protruding claws that they rake out at you with.
Gross.
And one's gonna make an attack at you.
And I'm awarding flare.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yes.
Yay!
Can they be blinded?
It's a good point. I cannot, but
So I will
I'm
not
still
do
gonna,
it.
I'm still gonna count it because it's cool. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. And then second claw attack, still warding flare, or is
Yes,
that
I will
that
do it
one
again.
thing? Okay. Does a 17 hit?
No.
You dodge out of the way of both strikes, and it growls in aggression at you. All right, the one for Ori.
Oh.
Get my yellow dice in here.
Get that yellow dice out of there.
Wait. Did you roll twice?
Yeah, it's got multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
One is going to definitely miss, and one is probably going to hit with a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Whoops. You're going to take. I can find the right dice again. 8 points of slashing damage. Oh, sorry. both hit. 10 points of slashing damage.
Wait, what? Both hit?
Yeah, so 10 total.
What did you roll the first time?
Well, I rolled my dice, but I only added its plus to hit or plus damage modifier once. So it's got +2 to its dice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I added the extra 2, so it'd be 10 instead of 8. Okay.
Oh, of the damage dice. Oh, okay.
Breg. It's gonna come at you now.
No, I don't think that's right.
One's going to definitely miss, and does a
You might.
19 hit.
Yes, a 19. What is the first one?
10.
Oh, it just misses.
Nice. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
That's stupid. Okay, fine.
Last one's gonna come at Zek.
Gross.
Both of those are going to be gnarly. 12 and 13.
Meets it beats, correct?
Correct.
One hits.
One hits.
Oh.
First good damage I've rolled all night. And by that I mean completely average. That's gonna be 6 points of damage at you. Slashing. Visa.
All right. First things first. Visa is going to raise both his hand and his staff, and he'll say the word again, owned, and bring just sort of this like glittering light comes, sort of like the dust that floats in the ray of sunlight entering the room, kind of coalesces and creates this little like glowing totem in the middle of the field. And then
Cool.
do you want me to drop like a d4 or something on the map?
Have some spell effects somewhere.
If you want to just drop like just a little bauble, this is let's put it right in the space of Ori and Zai.
Okay.
And this is Healing Spirit. So
Hayden's favorite spell.
yeah. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, I can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points. So if you move through that d4, I get to elect whether or not you heal 1d6.
Just the first person, or like as many?
Anyone who passes through it.
Oh man.
Cool.
It's great.
And then
But the bad guys
D4, I
use
can't see
right?
it. Someone
So
put their finger on the
elect-
D4.
He's right behind Zai. It's the same color as the floor.
Here, Tyler, why don't you switch it up? It's
Oh, I see it.
More colorful. Yeah.
Is that
You
better?
see?
No, he can't.
Yes, no?
I see it. I see it.
Great. Yeah, so it's controlled by me. I passed the healing through it, so no, enemies aren't healed by it. And that's a bonus action, so as an action, I'll then I'm gonna go ahead and I think you would just see kind of sort of that amber glow in Visa's eyes becomes just the tiniest halo around his person as an effect takes place. And that'll be my action.
Okay. Zek.
Zach would like to kill something.
Okay.
I guess I'm already engaged with this guy close to me.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I will.
You want to rage?
Eating.
Raging.
Do you have any rages left?
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's in that 20.
Yeah, 20.
Decapitation.
Yes. Which means I roll this 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so my rage damage only is added once,
Yeah.
and my regular, like, +3 that I always get is only added once.
Correct.
That's a 9, plus a 7 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 2 is 21.
21 points of damage as you yell in rage, seeing your sister run in and start to get attacked by this orc. You just kind of take your sword and just jam it into the shoulder of this half-orc in front of you, and it yells in pain, obviously hurt by the blow, but then it kind of moves forward on the blade a little bit. Looks like it's hungry to fight some more.
Ugh, gross.
I'm gonna yell, your path ends!
It is your path that ends today.
No, that's my thing.
Just shut up and fight.
Bragg.
Okay, so here's a question that I have for you that I can't fully see the board. Molly, is there any way that you have a 15-foot cone in front of you that won't blast our friends?
15 foot?
15 foot.
It's gonna hit Ori.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit Ori. Okay.
Well, you could really angle it, but you're not gonna hit
Then I
anything
wouldn't hit
besides
any
one
bad
guy.
guys. What
You
if
would
I
hit
go
one
like, over that way?
Yeah.
I mean, you still have movement,
what
I
if,
guess.
what
but-
if she just angles it so it's just these two?
Yeah, she can do it where it's just this guy, but it's not gonna hit him, I don't think,
It
based
won't?
on the cone, because it's
From me?
1, 2, and then 3.
But what if he's on the edge of the cone and this other lady's on the other edge of the cone?
It can't. No.
I can't see this.
Well, yeah, if you move right here into engaged range, I will say, you can these guys both. So it's if you want to do that.
From where I'm sitting, it looks like I can hit them both from myself where I am.
I can't see this.
You can
Help
actually no,
clarify.
it's probably fine.
If it's like a
It
minor
works.
thing.
Yeah,
I'm right behind me. I feel like I can like.
it works. You can definitely.
Okay, at me?
The way the cones work though is that they get wider.
Yeah.
So like,
No.
if you do this, he's not going to be on that white edge. Does that make sense? Like it'll miss him since it's a cone.
But okay.
See what I mean? Or if you do it with him, you're gonna miss her. So you could do it here if you move.
Okay. Sure.
You want to move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I doing this?
I don't know.
Is this allowed?
This is for Hayden.
Well, that's why I asked.
But yeah, you can't move. It's not your turn.
Yeah, I can't
gonna
see
use my
anything
movement,
in
but-
this in this mess
Can
of
you see any
people.
better at all now?
I mean, I can see people, but I have no idea who is who in this.
She's the one with the light green ring on her mini.
It's the blue background that's throwing me this time. I see the mini, but I can't really tell perspective-wise what
Long
she
and
can
short
hit.
of it, Hayden, she cannot hit multiple people, but she can hit one person with a cone and not
Okay.
hit any friendlies.
Okay, now from where I am, how can I position myself to hit the most people with the cone?
There's only one person in front of you in range,
Yeah.
and he is trying to kill you.
And can I stand where I was going to have? No, because then I end up in her cone, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm trying to cast 2 cones here.
I see what you're doing.
Could they like back to back? Is there enough space for them to both get between those two bad guys?
But she can't move. It's not her turn.
Can I go there and get both, or will she zap me if I'm
Like
there?
around here?
Sure. Where can you put me that
No,
I can be?
You can't. It's not gonna.
If he goes where she was gonna go to get those two bad
Oh,
guys,
these. Yeah,
he
over
just
here.
have that cone.
Yeah, for sure. Like
But
this.
if she is also casting a cone, will she zap me?
Yes.
If she casts in the same direction, she can get the guy.
Ooh,
Yeah, what
she
if I
could get
behind
that.
you?
She could cast a her cone
She can
that
get this
way.
guy.
We got
Okay.
3.
You'll get 3 with the price of no friendlies.
Am I in engaged range with anyone? That's my other
Yeah.
But you
question.
already.
Am I in engaged range regardless?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people am I in engaged range with?
2.
The whole time?
No, you're moving into engaged with an additional person. So
Well,
it is
put me
one.
back to the other place then first.
All right.
Well, because I can't see anything.
I know,
So many
I
people
know.
on the board.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna blast 2 of them. Is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I asked him.
All right.
Greg puts a hand on Zek's shoulder and said, "All right, let's get some extra juice going." And he's going to cast Dragon's Breath Twinned, to where we both now have a bonus action Dragon's Breath.
Sweet.
At this point, select who you would like to select to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So do I do this now, even though my turn is over?
No.
I
Yes,
do it
this
later.
is an instant cast.
Is it?
Yes.
But she can use her. It's a bonus action to do it, right?
It's a bonus action afterwards. The first one just casts when I cast it.
Great. Okay. So, okay.
Nice.
2 dex saves. 20
And
21 and 22.
Are you kidding me? All this for that.
Hey, this is the first time I've rolled good all night, Hayden.
You don't deserve to
You
roll good
rolling that
ones.
gold dice, are you?
I did roll the yellow.
Yes.
That was the natural.
All
20.
right.
Put
Well,
that
they're
in
going to
dice
take some
jail. I'ma
damage
steal
regardless.
I'll put them in dice jail.
Too good.
Okay, so they take 6 lightning damage each as
Good.
Breg and Leaf blast out a bunch of lightning from their respective mouths.
Wait, who?
Breg and Zach.
Oh.
I keep getting the names mixed up. Who is Leaf? Tyler, why did you throw that in the mix?
I don't know. I had to name your dummy thing something.
Oh, that's right. That's where it keeps coming from. I keep seeing it on the character sheet.
Yeah, stands for leave me alone.
Is that going to end your turn, Greg?
No.
What else you got?
I'm gonna
juice?
cast. I'm going to cast Chill Touch at the one that is in engaged range with me.
Sounds good.
Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, no, is it a melee spell? Or is it
no,
ranged?
it is a ranged spell attack.
Then yes, it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Good. That's less good. Shoot. Does a 12 hit?
It does not. You reach out with this spectral, freezing hand, and it just like sizzles on this orc's arm, who just kind of grins and bears it. Mert, top of the round.
All right. Short sword and an unarmed strike.
All right, roll a hit twice.
14.
Sadly, that's gonna miss.
Oh, gosh. And that one's a 22.
That'll hit. You get a punch in on him.
Yeah. Better than nothing. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage on him. As you swing your sword, he dodges out of the way, and there's a little chuckle, but you punch him straight in the gut, and it cuts him off real quickly.
Oh, good with that. Yeah, that was my action and bonus action.
All right, Ori.
You missed some hit points.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
Cool. I'm gonna trigger that d6.
Does she have to be in that space?
I mean, it doesn't occupy space, so I just kind of summoned it between the two of them. If you want her to have to move.
Is it an aura, or is it a totem, or like, how does it work? You enter a set radius, or what?
It says
have to
anything
move
that
into the
passes
space.
through that space. It doesn't,
Yeah.
like, you're able to pass through it, so I had just summoned it between the two of them.
You'll have to put it within like a 5-foot space and then pass through it. That's how the totem, I believe, works. Right, Hayden? You've used this.
You basically have to walk through a 5-foot space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it?
So she's currently engaged, so she would take an attack of opportunity if she did move into it, just so you know.
Okay. Cool.
You could have conjured it on top of her too.
Yeah, you could have conjured it.
That was
here
That was
or
the
there.
idea between me saying it between the two of them, but if you want it on one of their spaces, I'll put it in Ori's.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
We'll just consider Ori on that space.
So
Your die.
roll. 20.
Yeah. You can, whoever's there, you can just stand them on top of a d6.
Oh, great.
That'll
Yes.
be the totem. And that'll be 2 hit points back to you.
What does your healing spirit look like?
It looks like motes of light that, depending on how you look at it, occasionally look connected. Like one or two of the motes will look connected by a little bit of light.
Very neat. All right, Ori, what you got?
Okay. I am going to face the baddie that I am
This one?
engaged with, yes. And I will swing my warhammer.
All right. Roll a hit.
Let's go, money.
Right on the money.
Well, let's see about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That is good.
19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
As you crack into this one's shoulder, it screams with pain before doubling down, ready to fight. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It's now the elf's turn. He's gonna make his first attack against Mert.
No.
Spear.
Buddy.
All right, here we go.
Again.
And then I'm assuming that's gonna hit.
Likely.
There we go. Oh wait, this is the wrong damage dice. Are you sure? No, it's the right damage dice.
Oh no.
So that is 12 piercing damage at you.
I am unconscious.
Oh shoot!
Yikes.
As you fall to the ground, he's gonna twirl his spear and he's gonna stab it down into you, Mert.
No.
And as he stabs it down, he says, "Now I said, let's talk. But you came in here ready for a fight." And he's gonna pull it out and start striding towards Zai. You take 2 that fails. Oh! Zai, it's your turn.
Crap. Okay. I need time with these spells. All right. Healing word.
Yes.
Will that stabilize him?
Yes, it will. It'll
Yeah,
bring
it
him
will.
back to consciousness.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. I
It
can
is.
still channel divinity on top of that. My channel divinity
Channel
by action,
divinity is an
and this would be a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your healing word.
Do that and then do these. 7 points of healing.
Nice.
And then I do. They're all nice and collected just for me.
Man, I just want to stay
Let's
dead.
see. Can.
Goblins.
Is that
Magic
elf
goblin.
and this eyeless, are they within 30 feet of each other? They are, aren't they? No.
These
the
two?
elf? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the middle of all those, getting 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So like kind of in the middle. So like where Ori's standing.
Can you only target 4?
No, I can. It's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, you can get all of them.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna get all of them.
Choose targets.
Huh?
You get to choose targets.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Wait, where's my other? I only see through. Oh no, there's 4 minis. Cool.
Yeah.
Con saves. I'll do 1 for Big Bad.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Call.
And then let's do it for these 4.
I don't see this ending well.
It could be a 21
Okay.
or 22. Sorry. 16,
Okay.
14, and 10.
Cool. That 10 is the only one that fails.
10's the only one that fails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll designate this one as 10.
You need to chip
Okay.
away one by one.
So
Just go ahead and roll 1 damage, and we'll use that for everyone.
okay, then that's fine.
9. Okay, so 9 total or 9 halved.
9 total.
Okay, so halved will round.
Terrible
down.
roll, Tyler.
I'm sorry. Well, then I'll round up for it. How about that?
You know it's a bad fight when Tyler is willing to be nice.
Last time I got to like roll for each one of them, and so I rolled some like 18s and 14s.
Yeah, but there's just so many targets. It just makes it way faster.
It's fine.
I knew once we got that one dude shrugging off his 21 damage in a round that we were going to have some problems.
Okay,
here.
it's this guy's go. He's going to make 2 attacks against Zai.
Warding fire on one of those.
Okay. Yeah, they both miss. Just horrible rolls. This next one's going to go after Ori. Multi-attack. That's gonna be, the first one's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Gosh. Yes.
And the next one's gonna be a 15.
Nope.
I think we might need to leave this fight.
I said
Yeah.
this before we even got in there.
That's 5 points of damage at you.
Okay.
They got multi-attacks and more HP than any of us individually, I
They're
think.
starting to show wear and tear individually, but as a unit, they're still pretty strong.
No one's hit me yet.
Was that 5?
I'll just fight them out.
Was that 5?
Now that you have 24 instead of 10 hit points, feeling pretty good.
This one's gonna come at Breg.
Actually, my spell's
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Both of these are definitely gonna miss unless, you said 10 misses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, both of those miss as he swings out at Breg.
Oh, that's a small miracle.
And this next one's gonna strike out at Zeg twice. One's gonna be a 15,
That hits.
and one is going to be a 13.
That misses.
Okay, so one attack at Zeg.
It hits.
If
it means it beats.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah.
Yes. So he rolled a 13.
Fine, they both hit.
Hits you.
Okay, so that's a total of 18 points of slashing damage at you.
Do you have,
Is
do you have anything adding to your AC right now? No.
No.
Okay.
You should get the unarmored defense.
So that's gonna bring us to Visa.
Visa, okay.
Save us.
Looking back at my character sheet, I couldn't have done both of those things last turn because they were both bonus actions.
Oh.
Ah.
So the second thing didn't happen.
That's okay.
That's all right. Now, I'm going to, as a bonus action, do something different. Visa's form, similar to how you saw that kind of totem come up, the kind of motes of light begin to obscure your vision around Visa, and then his form actually kind of drops away a little bit until you're kind of looking at this like a man made of constellations, as his form is replaced by those motes of light in places connected by little lines of light. Takes his starry form. Neat. And so, as a part of that, he's taking the form of the archer, so the motes in his arms and the lines connecting his forearm, hands, and shoulder are brightest. He's going to loose a glittering bolt from one hand.
Ooh.
As a part of that. So let me pull that up.
Upon who?
I want to reduce the numbers. So that first one is this guy right in front of me.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this one's looking the most hurt.
Okay, and we'll start with him.
And then this one's second most hurt.
Where?
The one by me.
Ori.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as a... This is roll to hit. Yep. Okay, that's 16 plus a lot.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. Then that is 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay. It blasts into this orc bearing down on Zai, pushing against the blade, still impaled, and just breaks its neck. The force of your blast as it collapses.
Neat.
No longer able to support the strain of battle.
Okay, and then how good is the orc immediately in front of me looking? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Okay. Then the other arm is going to come right around and then just kind of like motes of light gaining brightness as they go up the staff. Going to cast Guiding Bolt out of the tip of it.
Okay.
To
the orc in front of...
This one?
No, right in front of Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, just trying to drop the numbers and...
The one in front of Ori looks the worst.
Yes.
Okay, now. Yeah.
But...
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
Guiding Bolt's
Yeah,
a
do it,
slightly
do it,
heavier
do it.
damage
Yeah.
spell. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. Roll a hit.
let's go.
19 plus a lot.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Let's go.
Bless you.
Alright. We'll upcast a second.
Zach is like looking back at you like, I like these.
This old man
He's got
can
like raw
fight.
fingers. Like,
Okay, we need one more. Where are you? Somebody give me a d6. Thank you.
that was it's already fiddling with it.
Oh.
It has lots of dice.
So that is
Whoa.
8,
Guiding bolt.
12, 13 points of radiant damage, and he has advantage on the next attack against him.
Okay. You blast into him, and he looks kind of burnt and now definitely bruised and bloodied, but still ready to fight.
Which guy was it?
The one in front of Greg.
Cool. Zeg.
Okay, Zach.
Come on, Zach.
I would like to turn. Face that guy who just got bolted.
Would you like to flank him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Double advantage.
Because I know what that is.
Means that you get advantage
Okay.
on him because you are standing behind him while he's facing
Yeah.
someone else.
So he's engaged and distracted by Greg.
Gotcha.
So you sneak around behind him and you get him while he's distracted.
So that means I roll
Advantage.
Two. And take the highest. Yeah.
15 as
That'll hit.
a soft 20.
That'll hit.
Great.
Roll some damage.
That's 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
16 points of damage on him.
Stabbing.
As you slice into his his neck area, you almost get to bone before he kind of shakes it off, and he's looking very hurt, but he is very much
Was
alive.
a gash out of his neck?
Mm-hmm. Big old chunk. Well,
Hey, Molly.
Hmm.
You still have a bonus action. You can still use your electric breath if you'd like.
Oh.
You
Hey,
will
you
need
have
to
movement.
position yourself to where you don't blast me,
you
please.
do have
Okay.
movement.
Okay.
You can do it right here.
Can I also get lady pants over there?
Yes, you can.
In that cone?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what is that?
Yep.
What happens?
It is a dexterity saving throw from those two.
Nice.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right. That is a success from him.
And I'll go, break.
Fail from him.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll damage for
What
that.
is it? What's the
That's a 3d6.
I need another one.
For each one here. There's some here.
I'll roll this shiny one.
Oh.
9, 10, and 12.
12, so halved for him and full for her. As you circle around after cutting this big chunk into this one's neck, he like kind of looks steeled, ready to fight, and you just,
Does this look like fire?
it looks like a giant thing of lightning.
Oh, that thing is so cool.
And as you scar and singe him, he falls dead. She starts to look pretty hurt as well.
Okay.
But it is Breg's turn.
All right. Now that I'm no longer in engaged range with anyone, please,
Yep.
I would like to use my turn to circle to where I can get the one who is just singed and also the big boss into a 15-foot cone. Is that possible?
So moving
Our way.
left towards that rock bridge.
Or the other
So
one.
I think
way.
yeah, he's
The other way.
The other way.
The other way.
Behind Ori.
Let's see.
Am I in the line of fire on that one?
No, you would not be.
No,
50,
Tyler,
50.
just put me next to the big arch.
He wants to
Right
move
here?
so that he can.
Yeah, get.
Who is that
Oh,
that
you
you
want to
just...
get these two?
Yes.
Yeah. But don't put me in engaged range. I don't want to do that.
The way cones work, let's see. Is this
If they're within 10 feet of each other, I can get both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the geometry.
Like, how do you
You have
do
to
that?
stand like right here.
Yeah, it'd be just to get.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have to be that close to this one?
Yeah, kinda.
Hope your breath weapon works.
I
Okay.
do too.
It's okay. It's okay.
Dex
Almost it. You
saves.
got it.
Dex saves. Okay, that's one success and one fail for sure. Go ahead and make your
Which one succeeds?
success. Fail.
Oh, bless you.
Go ahead and make your damage roll.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. 13 damage.
So Breg opens his mouth inside of his helmet, and you just see from the small slit in his helmet, it's just a line of lightning blasts out.
And as it does, she is very, very hurt, but still standing.
Jeez.
And this elven gentleman dodges out of the way of a good half of it, but it is struck. Alright, what else you got? That was your bonus
That was
action.
just my bonus
Yeah.
action, so ooh,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna look at the one that's right up next to me and just. Breg is no longer pretending with the sword. You see him. He just does some kind of very small actions with his big meaty hands, and you hear maybe the barest hints of a whisper. And I'm gonna need a wisdom save from that one that is close to me.
That is an 8.
That is a fail, my friend.
Uh-huh.
This one is toast.
Go ahead and roll some damage. Doesn't
That's
it whispers?
12 psychic damage.
As you whisper, and the magic words penetrate this one's ears, you see it's kind of furrow its brow before there's just kind of like a little bit of a mini explosion in its head before it just falls over.
Right.
And I would like to use the remainder of my movement to get as far away from anyone as I can. That looks great, where other people are between me and them.
That's the rest of your movement.
I'll take it.
Top of the round, we got Mert.
All right. So these two guys are the last ones left. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm still alive.
Mhm.
Still mad at the big guy who killed the goblin.
Correct.
And basically killed you.
Pretty much got advantage / flanking on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
So I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay.
Short sword, please hit this.
You have advantage.
Cool.
Yep.
Let's see if I get the natural 20 on that. No, but still dirty 20.
30-20.
Dirty 20.
He's going to cast shield,
Oh.
and your sword glances off the side of his
Yeah.
Surely
That's so rude.
Surely not.
Shield is a good.
Oh man. Well, I'm still gonna try to unarmed strike him.
Yep. Go ahead. Advantage. Advantage.
Advantage. 15.
15. You can't get through this arcane barrier.
Man.
Dang.
Hey, Nox, if you need to back off of him now, he has used his reaction to cast shield. You don't want to be up next to him and get stabbed.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna back up.
I mean, it's your business. I just want to make
That's a great point. Like realizing that he's done something that I'm not used to seeing.
You've already used your reaction.
Ori.
Wait, that was how far was that to get to?
Another reaction.
It was half your movement to get up, so 20.
Whatever.
Well, you were here.
Yeah.
So 25, 30. So you have
35, 40.
yeah, you have 20 feet left,
Yeah.
or 10.
Okay.
Jeez.
Ori?
Hey, I'm gonna heal you a d6.
Oh yeah.
6.
Yay.
Hey.
I would maybe like to move over there at some point if you want to get off of that.
There's one more heal on the totem.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I am going to swing behind the elf.
Oop.
And Let's see. I'm gonna do my Warhammer thing
Okay,
again.
roll to hit.
And that's advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. You can do this.
Oh. 15.
Unfortunately, that is going to
Dang
miss
it.
with the Warhammer.
No.
He glides out of your reach.
Is shield still technically active?
No.
What's the
So this-
Oh, it's for the whole round.
But he did not need shield for that. so.
Yeah, no, I figured. Shoot, I should have done something different. Okay.
Is that going to end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. He's going to spin his spear and stab at you, Ori.
Of course.
Does a 20 soft hit?
Yes.
Is it just the elf left?
I just lost the dice.
Ooh, it's okay.
It's okay, we don't need that one.
Hey, is this the last fella standing?
No,
There's two. There's Big Bad and one more.
One henchman.
Okay.
One more who seems like maybe he hasn't taken one.
I don't think he's really taken much.
No, but a lot of us are freed up now.
I have done a little bit of damage to him, but not that much.
So that's going to be 18 points of damage at you.
She's unconscious.
Oh no. As you fall unconscious to his spear, he's going to swing it around again, this time at... Well, he's going to move. No, he's not. No, he's going to stay right here. At Zai. That is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
We can do it. There's 2 of them.
15 points of piercing damage at you, Zai.
Okay.
And that's going to end his go. It's now this guy's turn.
There's only 2 of them left. We got.
He's going to move and flank Zai.
Oh no!
And he's going to make 2 claw
Oh, and
attacks.
Ori's unconscious, so she can't restore the balance.
So does a 15 hit?
No.
Does an 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another
Oh no.
13 points of piercing damage at you.
No.
Oh, that's
Side down?
Yeah.
Zai falls unconscious. We're at Visa.
Great.
Save us.
Alright, what do I have? I think as Zai is falling down, there's just sort of like, you see like behind her, Visa kneels down and kind of, as if he were picking her back up, is going to cast Healing Word on Zai.
Like a kind of a light projection of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, just like a glint of light off of him, maybe an outstretch from that little totem, but yeah, cast Healing Word to bring Zai back to consciousness.
Beautiful.
So that will be 6 points of healing, and you're
Okay.
conscious. And then as an action, let's see, that was leveled spell. I think it's just gonna be it's just gonna be Frostbolt on that orc closest to me. So
Okay.
con save, please.
10.
Fails.
Right.
That is 4 points of cold damage.
Okay. 4 points of cold damage as you blast its back. Zek.
Hey, did you skip my turn this round?
No, you went down, I'm pretty sure.
Is that what that was? Like I was after that orc that.
You were right after him.
Okay. I didn't
Did she?
throw a save or fail.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for
Well,
it. Yeah.
I'm up now, so it doesn't
So-
really matter. But
Yeah.
I just was like, if
Yeah,
I
my
was
bad.
before homeboy,
Yeah.
but that's fine. It doesn't matter now.
Zek.
Okay.
Kill him.
I am feeling very reckless.
Yeah.
Get
for
him.
sure. So I will move up to that. I guess just the guy closest to me.
Okay, depends upon you. Your sister just went down to this guy.
Okay.
If you move through the totem, I can also heal you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Move me through the totem. I would like that.
Okay.
Because I'm getting
also down to where
You will take an attack of opportunity moving through the totem and then moving out of its space. So you can stay on the totem and fight this guy, or you can fight the guy that downed your sister. Up to you.
I think I should stay.
Okay, then stay. Bless you. She is back up, so
You're having to hack and carve your way to get to your sister.
That totem is gone, so I'll take it back.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. I read that it has a limited number of heals.
It didn't used to. They nerfed it. I'm mad about it.
Go ahead and roll some attacks. Or any attack.
Just let it be.
Recklessly?
Yes, which means I have advantage.
It also means he'll have advantage on you, but he
Hopefully will die before then.
Hopefully. And he has already gone.
No! Shoot. What is that? 12.
You swing like nice and true, but the orc just kind of catches it in its clawed hands and blood pools as it shakily pushes it off to the side.
This is bad. This is very bad.
Greg,
this is
You have your bonus action still. You may still zap.
Oh yeah.
And you can zap. Freely.
There's no one in the background.
Go ahead.
Is that both of
Yeah.
them?
No, just
that
this one. You're gonna hit your sister if you try and zap the other one.
Well, she's prone.
That's a fail on the dex save. So 3d6 lightning damage.
She can technically hit it.
Yeah, if she does it from her mouth, will it get me on the floor if she gets to the mouth?
Yeah, the cone works in all
I'm being cheesy.
Does it? Does it?
It's a cone,
Yeah,
not
because
a
it also goes
triangle.
up and down cone.
It is a cone of shame.
She'd have to like
That's
fall
good.
prone.
That was some good damage right
14.
there. 14 points of damage.
Okay. There's something.
With my lightning mouth.
Thank you, Hayden.
As you severely burn this thing, it's looking rough. Now it's Greg's turn.
Okay, Greg.
Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go home soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I'm trying. You cast shield, you piece of garbage. Okay. Well,
Oh yeah.
Greg.
I have to make this.
Gosh.
Is that
Best way to do
only for
this
spells?
is gonna be to. I'm gonna angle myself to zap that first guy.
Okay.
Hitting all those.
I can cast it.
Dex save, please.
Oh, duh. Yeah, that's let's see. Sorry. Pulling up the stat block. 12.
Does not save.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Hopefully we can get him.
I rolled 7 damage.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's looking very wounded.
Oh. You said he looked very wounded last time.
Yeah. Now he looks more very
He
wounded.
looks very, very wounded.
Were we supposed
Ridiculous.
to run from this, Tyler? What is the deal?
There were multiple options, but like
Probably shouldn't have engaged.
you
when
guys,
already
you
fought.
got you guys didn't long rest or short rest or
Yeah.
anything.
This was
Well, I
not.
didn't really need to, honestly.
I
I
had
didn't
already
either,
taken
but Mert
damage.
did. Mert had no key points.
It's also spell slots. Yeah.
Rock.
Could have used some key points, but oh well.
All right, I'm gonna
Channel
go
divinity.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a dissonant whispers at that
Okay.
elf.
That's a
I'm gonna
wisdom
look at
save.
him. Yeah.
That's a natural one.
All right.
That one's going in dice tray.
No, leave it
And
out.
that is.
Yellow's coming
Hey,
out.
that is 14 psychic damage, and he has to move the opposite way as fast as he can.
Yes, he does. So
Wow.
let's see.
14 psychic damage doesn't kill him?
No.
That's the other
He
guy now.
hasn't. He
The big bad.
He kind of
Oh,
screams in
okay.
pain and
Elfie.
says, anything for my lord. And he just starts swimming.
Oh, he doesn't.
Attack of opportunity?
Not for
No,
forced movement. So he starts wading into the water, backing up. Ugh. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Hayden?
That's my whole turn. I'm in
Right.
engaged range with this
Okay,
guy. Can't do
well,
anything else.
Kill.
He's within hittable range of me now, right?
Yeah, you just do it right here.
Now, does he still have his does shield still up?
No.
No.
Not anymore. Well, no, yeah, it
It's
is.
at the top of the round.
It's still up. Wait,
Until
no.
his turn?
Yeah, it's the
He
top
had
of
a
his
turn,
turn.
right?
Yeah, it's good.
So it's still up.
Yeah, no, it is not still up.
Okay, cool. Short sword.
Okay, roll the hit.
Dirty 20 again.
Yes.
Shield.
Hey,
Tyler, I have
if
to
he's
go to
got-
bed.
That's fine.
So rude.
Question. Did he use his reaction to run away?
No,
No.
this was force movement.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Maybe he did.
Wording of the spell.
Actually, no, I think that's correct.
No, he did. He used his reaction to move
He
away.
cannot
You're right,
shield.
Natalie.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Good looking out.
There we go. 8
8
slashing
points of damage?
Yes.
Mert, as you start wading into the water, describe to me how you killed this guy.
He's been evading me this whole time. Like, as best
This is
as I
right.
can.
This is right.
Like, grab the top of his head and just short through the face.
Yeah, you see
Ugly elf.
you see him kind of, there's a look of fear at first and then just a look of satisfaction, but as he like opens his mouth to say something witty, you just shove your sword into his throat and it
Ooh.
pops out the back and you see him
Gross.
start to choke on his own blood. And as you do so, you see that his eyes kind of light up with this orange energy before they start to burn and suck into his head, sizzling. And there's just this kind of ring of soot where his eyes used to be.
Eyes on credit.
Is that gonna end your turn?
Is he
Yeah.
still alive?
No, he's dead.
That one's dead.
Or you can have a death save.
Is this your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Zai, you're up.
Jeez. Okay, I'll bonus action cast Healing Word
Okay. On Ori.
on Ori, yeah.
Okay.
9 points of healing.
All right.
Nice.
And then
Please stand up.
I'll channel the Radiance of the Dawn at the guy that's in front of me.
Can you do that like 3 times on him? Or is it just a one-time hit?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just targeting different people. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a,
anyone within the
Dex
radius.
save, correct?
Yeah, it's dex save.
yeah, it's a fail.
Alright. Come on. Jeez. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage as you call down Radiant Fire. You smack this orc full on in the face, and it just screams as it falls. Dead.
Finally!
Good job, you guys. That was a tough combat.
That was.
We're not
So-
speaking
Brutal.
until next week.
As the dust settles, as the corpse of the elf remains to be investigated, that's where we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you
Did you level
guys.
up yet?
You will level up upon long rest.
Whoa!
Good job, guys.
Okay, night night, everybody.
Night.
Love you. Bye bye.